Now Lois has to go to the bathroom. So you know what that means. Lois, come on. Come on. Earl Skakel in the house. What's up? What's up? All right, Lois has to go to the bathroom. We're not gonna watch that. But yeah. Oops, sorry. Right. Lois. She's friendly. Sorry. Lois, hey. Oh shit, Lois. Sorry. She has a trachea thing. So
does she?
Lois, come here, buddy. Sorry.
Just didn't want her to run off.
She would too. Have a good one. Thank you. Lois causing trouble, man. Come on, Lois. Whoa. Look at her jump up the stairs. Lois is no joke. Lois is fired up right now. Lois, get back in there. Earl Skakel in the house. We be chilling. I'm back into house. Message held for review. Peace stream. I got it, yeah. So I got to go upstairs for 2 seconds. I've been gone for quite some time. I'll be right back. What are you doing, Lois? You know, I gotta go to the bathroom too. Well, let me turn the volume down. Rogers back to pass. Ooh. took a hit. Earl Skakel in the house. I got a ball hockey game in a few hours, but you know, I'm a soldier, so I'll stream for an hour. What up? What up? I had to go to the bathroom, you know. And Lois ain't the only one who has to go to the bathroom, you know. This is the real Earl Skakel, baby. So welcome to the Earl world. You know, I streamed yesterday for 4 hours. I don't think I'll be doing that quite again, but you know, never say never. You know. Yeah, ball hockey. You're running in a roller hockey rink, so it's an NHL regulation size rink. You know, it's basically 200 by 85 or something like that, but it's cement. When did you meet Jesse Lee Peterson? That was probably a year ago. And I think a fan had reached out to him saying, you should have Earl Skakel on. I am into hockey. And I had a good time. I mean, he sent me a tape of, who was it, Jamie Kennedy? He said, you should watch this before you come on my show. And I didn't watch it. I like going into things blind. So, you know, it's more organic. And I'm glad I didn't do that. We're talking about everything and nothing at the same time. You know, I'm just the bartender. Oh, Steeler game's getting a little rowdy. So, you know, we can talk about football, hockey, comedy, ex-girlfriends, you know. Oh, the Utah Mammoth. My friend plays on the Utah Mammoth. Number 50, Sean Dursey. So, and I'm going to watch a little bit of the King game tonight. They play my buddy Alex Iafallo and the Winnipeg Jets. I'm a Steeler guy, so you think you would like me if you met me, huh? I don't know what the hell you're asking. Yeah, I mean, I definitely down. So, would I like you if I met you in person? I don't know. Depends on if you're nice or not. I might be. I might be going to the Steeler game Sunday. Fuck yeah. Well, tell them at your bar, thank you very much. AC/DC. You know, it'll be a last second decision because I have a Comedy Store Saturday night late this week, so I usually like to sleep in on Sundays. Hey all, hey Earl. My love is larger than life, larger than life. I've been on a real Gene Simmons radioactive song lately. I forgot how good that song is. You're my food, you're my water. You got to be the devil's daughter. You can't get near, can't get far. You got the power, you know who you are. You get it. Uh, no, I'm not really about that. Thank you, Powder Girl. I mean, I am a very nice guy, but you know, when I'm pushed to a certain level, I can be a dick. But yeah, Bob Kulick was very good on the guitar on side 4 of Alive 2, if you know what I mean. ain't no ace on that side. You know, like last night, someone from the PCL crew doxed me in my own stream, which is absolutely fucking scary. And I've already taken steps to remedy that situation real fast. So, you know, I'm like a dog, you know, when you hit me, I bite and I don't let go. What do you think of Quindale? I mean, he's all right, you know. I mean, he's been a working comic for a very long time. Baby wants it fast. Baby wants a blast. She wants a rocket ride. She wants a rocket ride. Baby's on her knees. Baby wants a please. She wants a rocket ride. Um, that's the Perry Carabello live crew. They come in here after Perry's stream is over. And most are cool, but some aren't. Yeah, I mean, it's just weird that song Radioactive. It's just been in my head all day. Um, George, well, you got to learn how to spell your name, Mr. Bush. So, I mean, Nicholas, I give everyone 3 chances to be funny in here. I think it's safe to say you're 0 for 1. Last time I got punched in the face. Probably playing hockey. Long time ago. Yeah. So yes, Ace was on that song, obviously, but for the other 4 songs, he was not. I don't know. It's just like such a catchy song, and it's only like a 2-minute and 10-second song. Good guitar solo. There's a great version of it. If you look up Radioactive Live '79 Largo, that's when the wheels were really starting to become loose. You got to learn how to spell the word Turan. It's booger. You idiot. I love people coming in here trolling and they misspell the words. Jesus, man. Some of you are fucking frightening out there. It's cocaine. Whoa, intercepted. Earl Skakel in the house. Welcome aboard. You're so lazy, 420, you can't even spell your, you dumb fuck. You guys are unbelievable. Are you guys coming in from another streams chat? Yeah, I tell you what I like to do. And I think I'm the only streamer that does this. I like to let you guys know who's going live right now. So you can go there. Because I don't want you here. So we got the Bedabbler Network. Tookie Soup is live right now. We've also got, let's see who else is live right now. Karmic X is live right now. You guys seem much more like you're his Stuttering John podcast with Keanu and Ava. So you guys might want to go over there. It's just better. I don't want you in here. I was in the Tyler, the Creator cartoon, The Jellies. I mean, I think KB is fine. I've performed at Joe Rogan's Comedy Club. Yes, I have. Yeah, I mean, I'll only go on MLC with Florentine. I won't go on with the fucking whack pack. I'm Shoreline Crip. Yeah. If you look up Tyler, the Creator's The Jellies. Actually, I can show you a picture of what the cartoon looks like. There we go. Was not Loiter Squad. It was the show after Loiter Squad, the Jellies. I'm the guy with the mustache. That's my son, my daughter, and my wife. Wait, the firm did Radioactive too? I haven't heard Tyler, the Creator's getting canceled, so I think you be trolling. The trolls be coming in the stream tonight. But that's all right. HVAC North sent 5 Earl Skakel memberships. Thank you very much. Nicest comedian is Russell Peters. The worst comedian by far is Mr. Jeffrey Ross. I do kind of look like that picture, to be honest with you. I mean, that's not really a compliment toward me. So welcome to the Earlverse. We're just chilling right now. I'd like to thank you all for the growth of my channel. Did you ever have problem? Well, I have a problem with he steals jokes, but I don't know him personally, so you know, I don't have a problem with him. I did not vote today because, you know, so Spirit Halloween, I think you're bombing already, so you might want to go to a Karmic Exit stream. That seems a little bit more your speed. Jeff Ross, just the worst. I mean, I like the firm. No, HVAC North gave me some gifted memberships. I gave him a shout out. What up, Colt C? We got some Dabbleverse people in here, so we can talk about the Dabbleverse if you would like. I try not to talk about it, but a fun little rule we have here is, you know, if there are people from the Dabbleverse in here, we can engage. I get the Philip Seymour Hoffman thing a lot. I mean, I lucked into it. I was at the Comedy Store one night, and Tyler, the Creator, saw me, and he just offered me the part, you know, which is very rare. It never really happens like that. So in terms of how to get in it through traditional ways, you got to make a voiceover reel. Carlos Mencia did not get screwed over. He is a known joke thief, and you reap what you sow. I mean, I used to see him when I was hosting Potluck at the Comedy Store, which is for amateur comics trying to get into the club who aren't in at the club yet. He would just sit in the back and watch. And I always thought, this is weird. Why is one of the biggest comics in the world at open mic night? And what he was doing was stealing jokes. He literally would sit in Mitzi's seat, which is the first seat, and against the back wall, and he was stealing jokes. So fuck Carlos Mencia. It's not even his real name. Not really. I mean, I was at the Comedy Store the next night in the main room. So try again, Spirit. You're 0 for 2. One more bomb, you get in 24-hour timeout. Ned Hoffs or something. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't even know he had a black daughter. So, well, dude, I'm telling you, William, I know William, I know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm just involved in the world 100 times more than you. So, yes, this is the real Earl Skakel. I'm just telling you, I know what he was doing. Because all of a sudden the next week he'd be in the OR, the main room, and he would have a joke very similar to what an open mic comic did the week before. I just, because I knew, okay, he's in here for a reason. He's not just watching beginning comics for no reason. So, what up, Ross? No, not at all. I'm hardly grifting, bro. I don't ask anyone for money, so that's grifting. So, try again, Spirit. You're 0 for 3. I'll give you a fourth shot. You know, I don't need to grift because I make enough money in my own life. Comedy, boys. Whoa, whoa. So, why not just buy the jokes? It just doesn't work like that. And let's see here. Okay. See, that's really scary. As you guys call my home landline. Man, we got some fucking losers in this stream. Interesting. No, we don't do call-ins. Like, some of you are fucking losers, man. Calling someone's home phone number? Like, think about that, man. Think about that.
To delete all old messages, deleted. Base ringer is on.
Doxing me in my chat last night? What do you think that does? No, Robin Williams did not buy jokes. He just took them. Oh, I'm sure Williams soon. I've already taken steps for the person who doxed me in the stream, my own stream last night. Because here's the great thing about me. Coming from a political family, it might not help my comedy career, but what it does do is when someone threatens me online, I have access to a group of people with particular skills. Think Liam Neeson in Taken. I'll just leave it at that. So, who knows? Who knows? And the scary thing is the caller ID pops up. So now I know where you are. 714. What up, Larry Bird? It is the bat phone. I won't find you, but the elite level hacker I will hire will find you. So, no, I don't want to dox people. I almost got in trouble, last time for doing that.
To delete all old messages, deleted.
So, actually, I am when you're putting someone's phone number into a YouTube stream. You got to know what you're talking about, Buddhist priest. Come on, man. Don't be a fucking idiot. I mean, William, they did. I mean, you just don't know like I know. Like, Robin Williams would literally do the same thing Mencia would do. He'd watch like the open mic. Now, you got to understand the open mic at the Comedy Store in the 70s, you had Jay Leno on it, David Letterman, David Brenner. Like, it was not like the newbies who are in it today. I mean, Robin Williams would literally go up to someone, and a lot of the jokes were this comic by the name of Steve Pearl, and he would literally go up to them and go, I like that joke. I think I'm going to use it. Not can I use it? I'm going to use it. Um, so that's just not cool. And Mencia wouldn't even tell them that; he would just do it. Um, so, what gives them what they want, A. Thompson? They want to interrupt the stream. And like the last person who did it last week, the one I did dox, was so inappropriate. And you know what you know how inappropriate it was when I say it's inappropriate and I'm inappropriate. So I don't need that shit. Um, I mean, Williams didn't pay a lot of people. You might have one example of him paying somebody, but I can assure you he didn't pay Steve Pearl, because Steve Pearl told me 1,000 times he didn't. So, you know. Yeah, but it's not funny when the other person's just trying to interrupt the stream. Like, it adds nothing to the stream. And, what the person said last week was so inappropriate. It's just like, well, yeah, but that's like saying he paid more than Mencia is like, it's not a great read. They both stole jokes, and it just, what happens when you steal jokes is that when you walk into the room, everyone shuts up, because no one, um, they don't want um, to deal with like you stealing their shit. Well, I'm not really modeling myself after NLO, Chad, or certainly Tukey. Now, maybe I should, because Tukey right now has 800 people in his stream, but I don't really find him funny. So I'm just going to do my thing. And, you know, I may only have 30 people in here, but I'd rather have 30 people in here than model myself after these fucking losers in the Dabbleverse, to be honest. I mean, maybe toward the end of his life he did it, but like, when Steve Pearl was in his prime and had a legit chance to make it because his material was good, and Robin Williams was stealing his jokes, it's like, you know, that sucks. So, I mean, yeah, I'd like to be as popular as the Kardashians, that's for sure. But I love you guys. I just, I like to have a stream with no drama. So, the people who like call, it's like someone's home line. Like, what is that? Um, I don't know, Hi-Fi. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, print. I mean, that's why I look at whenever I see a newsstand, I'm like, who the fuck goes to newsstands? So you saw what happened at Gold's Gym the other night? Yeah, I mean, that's a tough one, because basically, for you guys not knowing what happened, a dude went into the women's locker room and like whipped his dick out and went into the steam room and obviously made all the women uncomfortable. But he told, when he got kicked out of the women's locker room, he's like, I identify as trans. So this black lady was like, get this motherfucker out of here. So, um, but Gold's Gym SoCal sold all their franchises except for the one in Venice to this company EOS. I don't know if they're a fitness company or just another gym. And so you imagine EOS, their first week at goals, there's a trans controversy. And it's tough because, if they go hard against this guy who says he identifies as a woman and they cancel his membership, they're like, well, you're transphobic. And then if they canceled the lady who made us think about it, and they canceled the alleged trans person's membership too. So, what an awful first week for EOS. We do talk about it. We talk about what I want to talk about. So, Pimperson, if you don't like that, you can go to Bedabbler Network and watch Tukey. And you can be number 800 and whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, with Robin Williams dying, I mean, he was definitely an icon, but, sometimes I think the less you know, the better about icons. Well, but that's the thing is that he went into the steam room completely naked. Um, yeah, A. Thompson, that's a good point. I might have to use that. Um, like, I mean, if you're a woman and you go into the women's steam room and you see basically a dude with a big dick, like, you're not going to feel uncomfortable. Is she trans? I don't think they're trans until they cut the dick off. Make the commitment. So, yeah, I mean, the 70s you had big bushes, 80s you had bigger bushes, 90s you had landing strips, 2000 is bald, and now mid 2000s they just have huge dicks. He might have. He might have. I've never seen Starship. I might have seen Starship Troopers, but I don't remember much about it, to be frank. So, you know, bring back the 80s. Yeah, I loved 80s. Big boobs, natural. See, this is fucking frightening. Skakel here. Yeah, what's up? Dude, I'm in the middle of a stream. What do you want? Be funny. This is the worst Gino Bisconte impression I've ever heard. You're bombing on a landline. Come on, dude. All right, come on, man. We don't do that piazza talking here.
Huh? Hello? Hey, what's up? I don't talk to the quiz. What size dick you got? Yeah, I'm looking for somebody to give me a good fuck. I got a 5 inches. Hello? 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 Hey, operator. I live by myself. I not get on my ass fucked. I'm with that big dick of yours. I want you to fuck me, baby, with that big dick of yours. Then I'll suck your dick. I can't hear you. Hello? I'm from South Carolina, baby. Hello? I want to make you feel good. Hello?
And you guys wonder why I don't take calls. Unbelievable. The losers that are out there on the internet to call a grown man's landline. No, because then that just gives him what he wants. So, and the funny thing is, his name, the only reason I answered that one, because it said Gino Bisconte on it. So, there you go. I mean, it's unbelievable. I like be funny. I'd almost say, hey, call into my landline. Let's be funny. Let's take some calls. But holy fuck, how am I supposed to play with that? Just some old black dude saying he wants to suck my dick. So I know to call a stranger's landline and say you want to suck their dick, and you guys wonder why I might quit streaming. That right there. To get doxxed last night in my own stream. Wow. It might have been Big Black. Who knows? But Big Black's cool, actually. I don't think that was Big Black. You know, I'm just a friendly guy, and you guys wonder why bigger comics don't stream. That's exactly why. No, I think it was the grandma from Don't Drink Your Juice in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you do, baby. I know I put it off the hook, so now they can't call me. Yeah, it said Gino Bisconte, Eugene Bisconte on the. That's the only. No, I know the Old Spice guy, Dion Cole. I sat next to him at Billy Idol. So I mean, you guys are out of control, man. Here I am, a little tired. I could have taken a nap before hockey, and I'm dealing with that. Yeah, the freaks are out tonight. Well, if there's an emergency, they can call my cell phone. I'm not gonna like worry every 2 minutes if someone is streaming. Just know, you guys, the 3 people who called my landline tonight, you're probably still listening right now. Get a life, man. Think about where your life is at right now, where you're literally calling a marginally successful comics YouTube stream just to try and get a laugh, and you bomb. It's one thing to bomb in this chat. It's another thing to bomb on the landline. That is a funny movie, William. I don't think that was a scammer. I don't think scammers trying to get money offer to suck your dick. Earl Skakel in the house, Tuesday Night Live. We're just going to do another 20 minutes, and then I'm going to take a baby nap to prepare for my hockey game. And we will convene tomorrow night at some point. I will leave the landline off the hook. So thanks to 3 idiots, the cool people can't call. Doom, I don't believe, is here. Thank you, Ross. I like everyone's cool, like A. Thompson, Ross, Buddhist Priest, obviously William Zoom. I don't know if I'm assuming it was his wife at the concert. Yes, she is hot, and Dion Cole is awesome. So, you know, well, I just be funny. I don't mind trolls. Be funny, and we're cool. Like it's fun, but when you're just like that guy, literally, I gave him 2 minutes to say something funny. And if he would have said something funny, I would have, engaged with him. Um, so, but that's, um, just not going to happen anymore. And I gave him a shot. I said, okay, I'm going to be quiet. You're the man. Say something funny. And, oh, I don't. No, I don't. Oh, I thought you meant wife in real life. Hell, I don't know. It might have been the woman who was sitting next to him at Billy Idol. Um, I mean, it is interesting being a comic in Los Angeles. I'll tell you that much. You got to put up with a lot of bullshit, and I do. But I love it. I'd not rather have another job in the world. You know, and most of the time it's good. I don't know who that is, Gambu. We don't talk about that in here. So you have to call Michael Skakel's landline for that. I mean, a lot of it's fake. A lot of it's bots, and you know that happens a lot. I mean, that's why I did it with my podcast, and when it was on iTunes Comedy, was I was at Rob Riggle's Christmas party, and a very well-known publicist came up to me and my ex. Hey, you're Earl, man. I love your podcast, blah, 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 blah. And then he told me basically you have to buy downloads or your podcast will never get beyond a certain level. And, um, you know, he told me of some people to reach out to. And I said, well, before I do this, how many people in the top 200? Because remember, iTunes podcast, you go to the comedy section and they list the top 200 people in iTunes comedy. I said, how many people in the top 200 are doing? And he's like, 70%. So at that point, I just felt like a natural bodybuilder trying to win the Mr. Olympia. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it too. And then I got caught. And, you know, I don't regret it. What do you think about wandering down to the YouTube studio? You can get some easy boost that way. Well, from what I hear, you have to have 10,000 subscribers, and that is definitely something I would do because my another ex-girlfriend, damn, I've had a lot of exes. She was very proficient on YouTube, and she got to like 15,000 subscribers very fast because she's an actress and she'd write and produce her own sketches, and I was in a few of them, and we got to use the YouTube studio all the time, and I think it's in like Playa del Rey or something. But like I could do like a stream from there or something, which would be awesome because they do everything for you. So, um, we'll see what happens. I love Porky's. I don't. I don't really. I mean, all my friends who have over 10,000 subscribers are like Melton and Kevin, but they're not local. When am I going to be on Kill Tony again? I mean, I don't know. I'd have to pick the people I was on it with. Like I would do it with Ian Bagg. I would do it with Brian Holtzman. But I wouldn't want to be on there with someone I don't know, you know. And truthfully, it's just not my sense of humor anymore, kind of ripping it. I don't find it challenging to shit on open mic level comics. Like, I want to shit on Jimmy Carr. Let's go. I want to beat K. Trevor Wilson in Canada. Let's go. I want to beat Comedy Central's #1 roast writer, Jesse Joyce. Let's go. I don't think shitting on William Montgomery is like appealing to me. So, well, thank you, thank you. Well, I'm not going to say there's no funny comedians anymore. It's just they're lazy. Oh, 100%. I mean, I think KB has like 15,000 or 14,800 or something. I looked. Earl, you forgot to mention you also got Joe Rogan's attention from it. Not from Roast Battle, or not from Kill Tony, but from Roast Battle. Um, well, I mean, listen, KB makes money, honey. I mean, Tukey Soup probably has it. I would definitely. I mean, from what the great William Zoom told me, once you hit 5,000 subs, they come in a little easier. And I'm almost there. I'm doing the best I can, and I'm navigating through the hills and valleys of you know trying to build your channel. And I show you guys all the analytics. I'm not hiding anything. But when you look at my analytics page, let's see. So you can see the growth of my channel is pretty good. I mean, 97% more views. We've got 33,000 more views than usual. Watch time has doubled. Subscribers, a little bit of a dip, but for a dip, that's pretty good. And the money's not, not Mr. Beast, but $400 a month. That's I'll take that. That's an extra fucking $5,000 a year. So but things are looking good. Yeah, he probably would have sucked it, to be honest with you. Yeah, but don't mistake being funny or unfunny with success. The funniest people I know, you guys have probably never heard of. And that's a sad thing. You just have to, um, and some of the most unfunny people I know get 3 to 5 spots a week in LA comedy at the clubs. It's just the way the business is. Um, you know, that's just unfortunately how it works. What up, Ryan? So, I'm just trying to be the funniest I can be and be as appealing as I can to as many people as I can. And I don't have a Discord yet. Set up some live footage of your hockey tonight. I'd have to have someone hold the camera. Yeah, 3 people called me, which is fucking frightening, bro. It really is. I'm not even trying to be funny. And that last caller, you guys wouldn't be a little unnerved if that guy called you? Like, he's not even being funny. So, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Kings and Jets. My buddy Alex I follow in town. And I'm sure more have tried to call, but I just put the phone off the hook. So there might be one person in the chat. Hey, I know Skakel's landline. I'm not going to dox him, but I'm going to call him and we'll be funny. Well, now that person's plan is ruined because of a few bad apples in the stream. You know. But see, that's the thing, though. I mean, A. Thompson, I know you would be respectful. So, no, it was a black dude, some old black dude. So, that's the thing. They don't realize they're ruining the stream for others. you know. You know, it's like the guy last week. He was saying some really crude, inappropriate things. Like, okay, why the fuck would I want to stream? Now I realize it's only one person, but still, you know, I get many more calls like that. I'll just quit streaming altogether and watch TV because I don't need the fucking money. You know. Single and heterosexual. Oh, it's regulation hockey rink. Like it's an outdoor roller hockey rink that was built to NHL specs, and you know it's fun. I mean, but you know you get injured. Like I said, I tore my ACL playing in this league, so it's no joke. Well, I don't know if I'd say we don't do the all caps in here. Thank you, Hugo. I appreciate that. Oh, 100% William Zoom. I get it. Yeah, but I can set it up on top of the boards, but there's no guarantee you're going to see me. Um, so, hi-fi, I'll be in Garden Grove the rest of the evening. I'm going to watch the first period of the King game. My game's not till 9:30, which actually helps me because I can leave West Hollywood around 8:15 and get there. But it's very cold out, so I got to warm up because this is the type of weather you get hurt in. I probably won't walk Lois around Hollywood tonight. I will take her for a walk. You know, there is a very large grassy area at the rink that I will walk her in. And oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I think even Joe knew it was fake. You know, like, you know, because, you know, it started out, I was like number 50 to 60. And that was realistic given my roast battle fame or whatever you want to call it. The jellies had just started filming. So it wasn't unrealistic. And I was getting pretty big guests like David Arquette, a lot of famous wrestlers. So it wasn't out of the realm that I would have one of the top 50 podcasts in iTunes. But when, you know, the person I was using put me at number one, it was just like a little outrageous. Um, oh, I do talk a lot of shit out there. You know, it's a different Earl than what you guys get out here. Yeah, probably. You're probably right there, SC. But, you know, listen, if I get on Rogan, I get on Rogan. If not, I mean, there's plenty of people who haven't gotten on it. And there's, you know, Leslie Jones has never been on it. She's never going to be on it. And her career is pretty good. So, and there's other people, you know, who haven't been on it. But I would love to be on it. You know, I just think Joe and I, because we're around the same age, I mean, he might be a little older than me, we'd have a good chemistry because we grew up in the 80s and you know we like pro wrestling, so he's gonna know who Magnum TA is and whatnot. So I think it'll happen. You know, my guess is I get on Gutfeld, Hinchcliffe probably jacks off to Gutfeld, not the person but the show, and you know, he would say to Joe, "Hey, Earl did well last night on Gutfeld," and bam, bam, bam. So it's just the way that would work. 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. New York City has their first Muslim mayor. So, anyone want to go in with me on a falafel joint? I mean, yeah, we'll see. I mean, if my friend Pete used to come and watch the games, too bad he doesn't come down there anymore. I would just pay him a couple bucks to just film the whole game. Um, I mean, tonight we play a team that we've had a few fights with, but like, I'm like the peacemaker now. I mean, I used to be a fucking maniac when I played hockey, but, now not so much. Um, so, the big falafel, a Stugatz. Well, I'll be hi-fi on the corner of Knott and Chapman at about 9:15. So, is the Muslim? I don't know much about the guy's politics, to be honest with you. I know Trump endorsed the other guy, Cuomo, and so that didn't help. Earl Skakel live in the Earlverse right now. It is 6:48 in the Pacific Standard Time. Fuck yeah, NWO for life. Actually, tonight I'm going to take the 10 to the 405 to the 22. Now, sometimes I will take the 10 to the 605 to Catella, get off on Catella, drive to, it's either Knott or Chapman and make a right. So, free public transit and free grocery stores. Fuck that. I pay for my shit. If you have a family of 5 and you can't eat, well, how about not coming in a woman? How about that? But I digress. See what I did there? I did a little Karmic X joke for you guys. 3 more minutes, guys. Garden Grove. It's on the corner of Knott and Chapman. Macho Man. Ooh, yeah, dig it. I do a decent Macho Man, that's for sure. So, Jets trade Quinnen Williams to Cowboys for a 2nd-round pick, 27 first-round pick, and Mozzie Smith. All right, well, there you go. First-round picks in the NFL mean nothing. I am a Macho Man. That's a fact, Jack. When are you going? And I'm going to leave my house about 8:15. I'm going to watch the first period of the King games. Well, I mean, I just think, I'm sick of paying for people who make poor life choices. Like in LA, we have all these things for, families of 4 and 5. And like, why should I pay for this guy's fucking food when he could have not come in this woman 4 times, maybe just once, and you could afford the baby, not 4 of them. Now it's on me. I don't think so. Fuck yeah, TB can do. TB is only the second person who can do all caps. 1 more minute, guys. 1 more minute in the Earl stream. And then I'm going to take a baby nap, just a little baby nap, like a half hour or so. And then, yeah, but could your mom afford the babies? So, and yes, NWO for life, Justin. I believe you've said that a few times. You know. Well, I would say on the corner of Knott and Chapman, there's a liquor store, and then there's a large homing community. I would say those homes probably go for 800 grand to $1 million, which sounds very reasonable. You get a nice fucking house, but then you got to live in Garden Grove. So, yes, hit the like and subscribe button. Earl Skakel in the house. I thank you guys for watching, tuning in. I don't thank the 3 people who called me. I can assure you I will put your phone numbers out there in some capacity so people can call you and see how you like it. And to the person who doxed me in the stream last night, let's just say I have an elite level hacker on the case. And if you think I'm kidding, I'm not. Because you guys know me, I hold grudges. And you want to fuck with me, I fuck with you 5 times harder. You'll never win that battle. Earl Skakel, over and out.